Hi Mom, I'm doing this video too because I think it's more efficient to get my point across and to make sure that everything I've written and said is received properly, so it doesn't get mixed, or so the devil doesn't have a chance to entangle it or twist it in our minds or anything like that. So, but first I'm going to start off with a prayer. Okay. Dear Jesus, I just thank you right now, Lord, and I just ask that you allow these words to flow out of me. And devil, I bind you off of this video and off of this letter, that everything is received properly, nothing gets twisted, nothing gets changed. And I just thank you for this power, Father, and we just love you, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, I'm going to be quoting some scriptures to help just to relay where my heart's at. Right. I have prayed and thought about what to say for a while, and this is where God has answered me. I do not feel it's necessary to point out every wrong you have done, or which people who are no longer in our lives for reasons that only you and God need to know. One of the scriptures is Psalms 14:3. It says, "They have all turned aside. They have together become corrupt. There is none who does good. No, not one." New King James. I do, however, need to point out what happened to me that hurt when Clarence died, the only father that showed me real unconditional love. Of course, we didn't get along all the time. He was my dad. I don't get along with Zach all the time, but I still love him. And yes, I did, but he showed us, okay, I'm going to start over, hold on. The only father that showed real unconditional love, yes, and I did, but I did point that out, that's what I'm saying. I did point it out, but it was met with more hurtful words and reproach. I had gotten counsel from many various pastors from our new and old church, and people who do not even know either of us. And they have seen all the communication between both of us to show a complete and total, to be transparent. And I told the truth on how I snapped and everything. And the best decision that I have gotten was to let things be. I do not wish to continue feeding a relationship like this, Mom. I have hardly seen you or even had a decent relationship with you for the past 2 years. Therefore, you really don't know me. We do love you, Mom, but I can't have somebody in my life who keeps bringing up my wrongs that you seem to think I've done, which I did apologize for all my offenses. It's not allowing for any growth, and it's not healthy. Romans 3:23, "For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God." New King James. I am a human, flawed since birth. I make mistakes. I learn from them, and I move on. There was one thing that I did need to address. Ezekiel, Hanley, and Josiah are Zach and Mai's babies. We moved out of state. We did not take them from you. We moved. And the last time I checked, we feed them, we clothe them, we teach them, we love them, and we are raising them. God seemed to think that we are some awesome couple to allow us to raise such amazing human beings. I do not need an apology. A forced apology is not a genuine, humbled forgiveness. It means nothing. Ephesians 2:8. "For by grace you have been saved, and not that of ourselves. It is the gift of God." Grace. Grace is an unmerited divine assistance given to humans for their regeneration or sanctification. It's a virtue coming from God, a state of sanctification enjoyed through divine grace. Webster's Dictionary. I have no idea who counseled you in sending those letters to me. But I can promise you one thing, that was not of God. I would never send you any such letters like that, or even an enemy. Those hurt. Well, I wish you the best, and take care in your adventures, as we will be doing in ours. We love you, and hope to see you one day, whether on earth or in heaven. Love you.